Good morning and happy Friday, Year 11s. I'm just here filming you a quick video to talk you through your instructions for today. If you have any questions at all, please reach out on Daymap or on Teams. I'm here to support you. Even though we're not having a Teams meeting, I will be available during our lesson to take questions on Teams or Daymap. Learning intention today, you're going to learn how to deepen your understanding of a chosen problem using a lotus diagram. Success criteria, you have explored a chosen problem using a lotus diagram. You have developed a problem statement that accompanies one avenue of your problem, and you're prepared to share your problem exploration, so that was Monday's task, lotus diagram and problem statement with your group on Monday's lesson. So we've got a lesson on Monday afternoon next week, so you need to be prepared to share these three things. So all this week's work with your group on Monday. All right, so starting off, using what you learned on Wednesday, you need to create your own lotus diagram for a problem of your choice. You explored 3 on Monday, 1 social, 1 ethical, and 1 environmental problem. I want you to choose one of those problems and complete a lotus diagram on it, okay? So we went through how to do that on Wednesday. I have attached an exemplar, which was the one that we created on Wednesday, to our lesson here, just in case you need to jog your memory or anything like that. This should take you, I've said about 40 minutes. You are required to do some deep thinking here to explore sort of every avenue of solution that you possibly can for your chosen problem. Okay, so please don't rush through it. It's important that you spend time doing this. Okay, once you've done for your problem, you need to complete a problem statement. I've attached that and I'm going to go through it in a moment. I've also attached an example. Okay, so we have a blank document here. It's a problem statement. You can't edit this document, unfortunately. What I want you to do is pop it in your books, okay? So you need to provide a definition of the problem. So that's what you did on Monday. Decide when the problem occurs, what the cause or causes of the problem is, which groups of people see this as a problem, what is the impact of this problem on these groups. So what is your customers or what are your groups of impact and what is the actual impact on them? And currently, what do these groups use or do to solve this problem? Some of your problems might not be currently solved, but a lot of them already have solutions. Doesn't mean that you can't create another modified, better solution to that problem. Okay. If you have any questions at all, please ask on Daymap. I have also just attached an example here for you. So it's pretty basic. You don't need to include heaps of information, but if you think about it, you're trying to be as specific as possible. This is very similar to the activity you did on Monday, but this is a part of an assessment. So you're not, this particular one's not going to be assessed, but when you do it as a group, your problem statement's really, really important. That's why we do the who, why, what, when, where on Monday, so you can generate a really specific targeted problem statement. So for example, this problem is people waste time by being stuck in traffic and they're unable to do their work whilst in the traffic. This is a problem. This problem occurs every week, day and in the mornings and evening between 1 and 2 hours per day. It is caused by traffic delays, traffic lights that don't work, and growing population of drivers. People that are impacted like that by this problem are professional people or people that are going to work, parents dropping their kids off at school, men and women generally between the ages of 20 and 50 who have their own cars. That can come later. You don't need any specific stats at this point because I'm going to get you to do that with your true problem. We don't have time to do that right now. So the true problem that you select with your group when we get back to school. What would be the impact of this problem? So boredom, frustration, getting to work late, not enough hours in the day, unable to do work whilst driving. What are the options for this? Currently, there's use of Uber and other forms of public transport, but they do cost money. They're slightly inconvenient. You wouldn't want to be taking an Uber every day to and from work. That would cost you so much money and it's just impractical, especially in COVID times. You're trying to limit your contact with other people. All right, so hopefully that makes sense for you. So that's just a building on top of what you did on Monday in a more targeted and specific way, just so you're introduced to this concept. Once you're done, I want you to complete the radar graph, which is attached. It's an Excel document to determine your strengths as an entrepreneur. This is just a fun sort of activity for the end of Friday. Basically, it looks like this when you open it up. It's attached to Daymap as one of the links. Basically, you're going to get a range of questions here. All right. And they all relate to characteristics of an entrepreneur. So we talk about creativity and problem solving as entrepreneurs, dealing with uncertainty, so being flexible, leadership, resourcefulness, so being able to use resources and make the most of them, and forward thinking. We consider them to be strong characteristics of entrepreneurs or innovative thinkers. Okay, so just your instructions are here, but I'm going to explain them anyway. It's pretty simple. I think this document makes it a little bit more tricky than it actually needs to be. Basically, you need to rate on a 1 to 5 scale, 1 being completely disagree, 2 being disagree, 3 being neutral, 4 being agree, 5 being completely agree. You need to rate or answer these questions. So I use techniques like brainstorming or mind mapping to help solve problems. If that's you to a T, you pop a 5. If you never do that, you pop a 1. Okay, so just use that scale to rate whereabouts you would be in this situation. Once you're done, it's going to give you a total score, and you're going to go to the graph, and basically it's going to pull out this pentagon. It is to which sides you lean. So maybe you're more of a forward thinker, maybe you're better at dealing with its uncertainty. It'll make sense once you've done it. It'll change. So this is just a fairly neutral person, but once you've completed the activity, it will pull to one side or pull to the sides that you're stronger in. If you're interested, there's more information about what these actually mean. So if you pull towards creative thinking and problem solving, this is what it means in the context of being an entrepreneur. Hope that makes sense, guys. That's just a bit of a fun activity to finish off Friday before we get back to school on Monday. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys on Monday and actually being able to work with you in person. If you have any questions at all, please come and message me on Daymap or Teams. But other than that, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you Monday afternoon.